Welcome back to Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. We back at it again. It's your main man, Ken Clark. We got D. Corey C. Keydrain, Calligan. Introduce yourself. Welcome to Tiger Talk, brother.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Keydrain Calligan. I'm from New Ivory, Louisiana. I'm here on my official visit to see what's going to happen.
Hey, we happy to have you here, man. So we'll get into a little bit more about you and your football career. But first thing we always ask everybody when they sit down, first time in Jackson?
Yeah, it's my first time.
had to ask that. We want to get your thoughts, man. What's your thoughts? I know you just got in and everything, but so far with the official visit and meeting the coaches, what's your first impression so far?
I mean, I feel like the coach, like all the coaches, like you know what I'm saying, like you got that uncle that's not really your uncle.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like it is. Like
family, baby.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How far from home is it for you?
4 hours. Cutting on 3. But really 3 hours. Really like 3:30.
Yeah. 3:30. So we're gonna get into, for those that are tuned in that are watching you, they probably gonna have to go Google you if you don't. Some of us football peers, we may know you, but what we like to do is introduce you to the base as if they don't know you. So kind of start us with high school. Talk about your recruiting, where you went when you first left high school, and then kind of what got you to where we are now, sitting on the couch and Tiger Talk.
All right. Well, in high school, I really was a basketball player at first.
Okay.
So like, I really wouldn't even think about football until like my junior, senior year, mid-junior year. And my coach was like, I think you should play football. I was like, football? I'm like, nah, I'm trying to do hoop. So I'm like, I tried that out my first year. I really like shocked myself. Like I wasn't expecting me to do all that. So then I picked up a few offers going into my senior year, and then I'm saying I'm still hooping and all that. I ain't go to no 7-on-7 street basketball and then I picked up I kept picking up a couple offers. Like I committed to ULM going into my freshman year.
Yeah.
And then I'm still confused about, if I'm really feeling football or basketball, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, you know what? I think I'm playing football for a reason. So I started taking it more serious. My freshman year, I'm a freshman, so they think I'm young. So I ain't play out race shirt. Well, it was COVID year.
Yeah.
So it just counted as like a race shirt. So next season, you know what I'm saying, I worked on myself, worked on my body, tried to get a little bigger and better.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I still felt a little sharp. I got some little action every now and then. So then going into the next season, I was like, now I'm finna make myself undeniable. Like I'm finna be in the field, lifting every day. Like you can't tell me I can't play nothing. So like then I came into the season, I was a starter.
Okay.
My first time playing like real games in high school. First game with Texas, I feel like I was,
I got one quick question.
Let me go back to basketball.
No, go ahead, because I
that's what you do. Go ahead. I gotta do it. So you'll fit right in.
Yeah.
Jackson State. If you're a basketball player, because if you look at the roster, so tight end just around 2 sports star in high school. He's trying to get on the basketball team. Like he talks about basketball more than football, even on Twitter, right? And then we have Malachi Wyden, former 4-star basketball player and football player. He played most sports last season. His first year at Jackson State. Then we have the signee. Well, he's going to sign. He's committed. He's going to sign in February. Isaiah Spencer, wide receiver here out of Madison Central Local. He's obviously a football player. He plays basketball. He wants to play basketball in college. I know he's already talked to Coach Taylor and Coach O. They gave him his blessing. So we'll see how that goes. And then last but not least, your head coach. T.C. Taylor. I say you're a head coach. Did y'all see that? You see how
slip that in there. It's smooth in there.
Jackson State head coach T.C. Taylor, obviously a football player, holds records at Jackson State at wide receiver, but high school basketball star as well. He has some college offers to play basketball as well, so you fit right in.
Here's a couple questions that I have though. When you first started playing football, like did the coaches determine what position you was gonna go play? Because that's the transition. I'm a basketball forward. I might look like a football player now, but I used to get buckets, right?
Yeah.
But here's what went into your mind? Like how did they determine which position you was gonna play? Because you said you shocked yourself.
Yeah. So I was cool. Basically, like the head coach was my cousin.
Okay.
So he was like, it looked like you could play receiver. It looked like you could hit somebody too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I ain't trying to get hit. I'm not trying to get hit. So I was like, I play defense. He was like, I try at nickel. That's basically what I played in high school. Then he was like, I'll try you at corner too. So like I'm picking up on it like faster than like certain people like that been playing for years. So I was like,
man, that's special, man. Because you say your first year you played was junior year, and then you start getting offers. You know, what led to that? You know, when did you get that ULM offer? And kind of like what made you decide ULM? And then we're gonna build up to how we got to where we are now.
All right, so basically made me choose ULM. I was talking to my mom.
Okay.
My coach there was like, yeah, I feel like ULM might be a good start. You know what I'm saying? To basically start off my career, and then like I just branch out. And then I was like, yeah, you know, that sounds good. So I'm like, well, that's where I'm at.
So now you fast forward. We're gonna go through the ULM career because this is time to talk.
Yeah.
So you hit the portal. How many years of eligibility you got left, and what made you decide, all right, now is the time to pull the trigger and jump and try to do something different?
Well, I have 2 years of eligibility.
Okay.
And, what made me like get in the portal was like, the connection with the fans and the players. It wasn't there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I play football. I like the.
I know what Corey thinking right now. Go ahead.
We like the spotlight when we make a play. We get up, we flex. You know what I'm saying? We hear the crowd screaming, everybody going crazy.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like that type of, and it was like real love. You know what I'm saying? The facilities, like, I can tell you about real love. You know. So that's what you can do.
No, go ahead, bro. I already know because he mentioned fans, so I'm gonna let you.
So I'll put it this way: so you have we have 3. Is it 3? I'm losing count. How many former ULM players do we have on the roster? You know?
Actually, now it's gonna be 4 because you got Zach Bro, the center.
Yeah.
You got Evan Henry, right guard. You got Kendrick Wiggins, cornerback, and now you add Jabari and Jenkins, who started off at ULM. Now he went on over to Jones Community College, and then now he commits on this particular early signing period. So 4, hopefully 5. You know, 5.
I know they've been in your ear. So what have they told you about Jackson State and the fan base?
I mean, it was like it's wild. It's lit. Like it was like this. It was like, you know, this is when you want to play it. Like this is when you want to play it. Man,
what's the average fan you would say attendance for like a ULM walk-off game?
That can be a number.
Below 10?
Yeah, like around that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to multiply that time 4 at JSU, man. You know, we got a 60,000 seat stadium. You know, and I'm sure you saw it on the video and on the official visit. You'll get a chance to go out there and see, you know, Jackson State, rich tradition. We have a slogan: we're building on tradition and blazing new trails, and we hope you be a part of that blazing new trails part. But the reason why I mention that is because that that stadium, we got 4 Hall of Famers, man. So much history in that location. And when you see that thing filled up, Corey's over, he'll tell you, sometimes we're at a vantage point where it's packed out and you just kind of look on, you can make chills go down, you know, your spine. But, having not have played, that's where the players come in, and they're the ones that can tell you what it's like to have that uniform on and to hear the crowd roaring every time we do something. It get louder there. We can get louder, but it's we've led FCS in attendance with how many last few years?
Going back to even pre-COVID.
Yeah, even pre-COVID, man. We had a 4-8 record, and we averaged 32,000 led in attendance. I think it was 2019 prior to COVID. So, yep. So that just gives you an idea of what it's like. And then too, with it being an HBCU, you know, playing in front of your people, you know what I mean? You're gonna see not just 50,000 faces, it's gonna be 50,000 family members, you know what I'm saying? Your faces, you know, black people, you know, our people, you know. So and we pride ourselves on it. It's HBCU, you know, so moving right along. What are some of the things you're looking forward to, you know, as far as what's gonna help you make your decision on which school you choose next?
So we checked that first box. You talked about that from the fans. That box is checked. So what else do we need to check?
Well, first, this really all I really ask for.
Oh, well, let's sign it.
It's like
That's it. Corey, you're trying to close the deal. That's it. We got it.
you know what I'm saying? This is what I really all ask for. It's just like all like it's like no really no games between like the players and the coaches. Like just all honesty.
All doubt.
You know, that's really all it is.
I would say this, man, and we'll get ready to close it out. We are excited about Coach T.C. Taylor. You know, Corey just mentioned, you know, he played basketball, played quarterback, switched to wide receiver, and then went on to become the single season record holder for receptions and yards, you know, for Jackson State. Coach Prime, last 2 calendar years, he exits, TC takes over. Just the excitement's there, man. And I think you're going to see that with him formulating his first staff. This is his first signing class. I mean, that's important. I mean, if you got an opportunity to be a part of that, and you got some brethren, you know, that played with you at the Power 5 level or FBS level, and now here you are with the potential to, you know, come on board at Jackson State. Hey, man, you gotta go ahead and sign the dotted line, man. Come on over here, man. So, you know, that was my spiel, y'all. So Corey did his thing. I had to go ahead and throw my little tidbit in there. Anything you got, bro?
I don't definitely let the fan go ahead and find you on social media. They want to show you some love, let you know how they feel.
All right. Well, you can find me on Instagram at KCalli, KCALLII. My Twitter is the same thing. So yeah, that's where I'll be on.
Y'all go blow him up, man. You know, when y'all see this interview, show nothing but love to Keydrain, man. We appreciate you, bro, for coming to Tiger Talk. Appreciate you for coming to Jackson. We hope your official visit. We know it's going to be off the chain, man. So tell some folks about it, bro. Anything else you got, bro, before we close this thing out?
That's it. That's all I got.
All right. It's Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. Ken Clark, B. Corey C. Keydrain Calligan. We appreciate you guys. Go Tigers.